More than 9,000 have left already, including 3,000 from Israel.
I found court documents that revealed that 45-year-old Marco Moore was released.
So far unrelated to the criminal charges pending against the crematorium owners.
We're here at Dulles International because Customs released these photos of cash that they confiscated.
And we're told if this political stalemate lasts for much longer.
Busted for illegally selling cannabis. 8 of them have been here in this community, including Cloud Liquor.
These beautiful trees and all the attractions that come with them brought in $202 million.
Their business model on all of us, on you and everybody.
Women under your charge were sent on a mission to go retrieve these devices.
I never want to forget where I came from.
I was running around looking for a job out of nowhere. My dad calls me.
Recovering from a stroke, Susan Kenny searched for a group who could help.
I went one place, they said, no, go here, no, go here.
She tried one last person at a Nova Loudoun hospital.
I said, do you know anything about a stroke support group? And she said, no, but we're the Brain Choir. You want to come?
Susan and John, you held me down, but I got up. Hey!
And 2 years ago, the Brain Choir became family.
What this choir does is it provides a group of people that all understand what it means to live after a brain injury, after a stroke, or having an entire life where you are neurodivergent.
I have aphasia and apraxia.
I have Parkinson's disease.
I had a stroke.
The choir members' ages and conditions vary.
Then all of a sudden, boom! And it sounds like I could hear a shooting close.
Not gunshots, but a paralyzing hemorrhagic stroke.
Ryan said, happy.
The youngest, 21-year-old Ryan Alam,
let's try that real quick together, everybody.
Has a rare progressive disease called MPAN.
Because I'm happy.
One of less than 200 ever diagnosed.
Yeah, one day I won't be able to talk.
And still you have this bright outlook.
Yes. I got the eye of the tiger, the fighter.
Music therapist Mowgli Hassan doesn't focus on his group's limitations.
Out and extend those arms, Jeremy.
Instead gives them an opportunity to shine, even one word at a time.
All right, Paul, because I'm happy. Woo! Yes, dude. Where did your falsetto come from?
There's joy in this room.
Yeah.
And shared sorrow.
Our friend who always comes in the chair right here, she unexpectedly passed away.
The Brain Choir knows Ryan's disease is getting worse too, and doctors can't make it better.
They said they'll have a cure for the generation after me.
That must have been hard to hear.
Yep, it was.
While he still has his voice, Ryan is singing and dancing with the ones who understand.
Nice. Ryan, electric guitar.
They've put the spark of life back in me.
When you find your community, you are kind of unstoppable.
Victoria Sanchez,
Nice.
7 News.
Well done, y'all. That's so good.
When Daryl Davis plays piano, you don't just hear it, you feel it.
Music brings people together. It truly is the universal language.
It's a language he's mastered, meeting countless musicians, touring with legends like Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry was my idol, and I played with Chuck for 32 years.
Daryl's played professionally since the 80s, touching people of all backgrounds with his music. And there's one man he'll never forget.
And he says, you know, this is the first time I ever sat down and had a drink with a black man. I said, why? And he didn't answer me. His buddy elbowed him. Said, tell him. He said, I'm a member of the Ku Klux Klan.
Daryl was 25 at the time. The other man, maybe a decade older.
I touched him with something that I was doing that made him happy. And he was wondering, how can a black person play that kind of music?
It was an awakening for them both.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to travel around and seek out Klan members and leaders and interview them and get an answer to my question, how can you hate me? You don't even know me.
So he gets the number for that man's leader. Daryl's white secretary sets up a meeting, but she leaves out one key thing.
I can read their faces. I know what they're thinking. They're thinking, did the desk clerk give us the wrong room number, or is this an ambush?
No ambush. A black man wants to interview the Grand Dragon to write a book on the Klan. So they talk. Daryl even gets him to put on his robe and snap a picture.
When two enemies are talking, they're not fighting, they're talking. They may be disagreeing, maybe even getting a little loud, but at least they're talking. It's when the conversation ceases that the ground becomes fertile for violence.
So Daryl has more conversations.
This is the hood, this is the mask.
He actually goes to Klan rallies.
This is another Grand Dragon.
He meets more members.
His day job was Baltimore City cop. Yeah, he was a bona fide cop in the Klan.
Over time, many of them hang up their robes, and some even give them to Daryl.
This is a robe of an imperial wizard.
Daryl says he's helped more than 200 Klan members and white supremacists leave that life behind.
So what's been happening?
Oh, just keeping busy, man. How you been doing?
People like Jeff Scoop, who led the National Socialist Movement.
Hey, this came from Jeff.
A neo-Nazi organization.
What Daryl had done was a lot like Johnny Appleseed. He had planted that first major seed, and that was the beginning of my de-radicalization process.
Now, Jeff calls Daryl his brother.
He changed my life, and I'm forever grateful for that.
All right, talk to you soon.
You take care.
Bye-bye. They're not all bad people, but they all have bad ideas.
There's highs and lows to Daryl's work. People have refused to talk to him, even tried to attack him. But for all the lives he's changed, he keeps going.
As a musician, I want harmony on stage. I want it out there too.
I'm Rebecca Turco, 7 News.
We need like...
This snowman, what are you going to name the snowman?
How about
TJ Oshie? Wasn't that your favorite player?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I like it.
Let's go.
It's nice and that's nice.
Oh, I should have put Naughty on the other side. I'm Connor McMichael from the Washington Capitals. We're here today to just meet with some kids that trying to bring some holiday spirit and bring some joy to their lives. So.
He's a bird. Yeah, exactly.
He's an eagle.
Who is the most likely to score another goal?
We'd probably say Ovechkin.
Yeah.
Yeah. He scored 900 of them.
Yeah.
So he's probably got more in it.
Every single game, we got 20,000 people there cheering us on. So anytime you have a chance to give back to the community and show that we care deeply about them and we appreciate their support is awesome. Brightening the kids' days, I think, just seeing all those smiles, I think that's what it's all about.
And then we got the ice rink.
Yeah.
Who's this? Who's your goalie, you said?
That was Charlie.
Yep, and then we got Logan over here. We got ice rink in the backyard. Santa Claus on top. We did it big.
I'm inside SkateQuest Ice Rink in Reston, Virginia, where young players are on the ice right now with fresh OV inspiration on their minds.
I'm Wyatt Borgeson, and I'm 15.
I'm Leandra Barger. I'm 14.
My name is Miles Maximov, and I'm 16 years old.
All 3 high schoolers lacing up since their elementary years.
When I just first hit the ice, I just fell in love with the sport. It's very different from any other sport. I mean, it's very fast-paced. I also like that it's a team sport, and there's a lot of bonding that happens.
Bonding over plays.
Let's get us a win here.
And players.
I was eating lunch, and then my dad just comes running around the corner and saying, Ovi just scored, Ovi just scored.
It was really exciting.
Just awesome to see that hockey's getting recognition in Washington because of someone like Ovi. Obviously a really big moment in the sport.
A moment and a player these 3 will look up to for years to come.
It definitely gives me some insight into how pros play and what I need to work on in the future.
His determination because whenever he like misses the goal or something or he doesn't score it, he always like regroups after he gets like kind of mad.
I thought for the longest time that none of Gretzky's records would be achievable, but then seeing Ovi came along, he was able to dominate and even break that record was just really inspiring to me to see that anything is possible in sports if you put that effort in.
In Ruskin.
1, 2, 3, rise!
I'm Liana Golden, 7 News.
Good morning. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Imagery is everything. How people see you is how people treat you.
What color was your suit, sir?
I want these young black men to be treated like the leaders that I already know.
How's the shirt fit? Feels good?
Oh, yeah, it's good. Getting a suit means tremendous amounts for opportunity.
This is my first actually tailored suit.
I don't think I've ever been in a suit before. Like, this is like a first time experience for me.
Left go over right?
To be able to try on suits and be with other people that look like me.
To see them come out and immediately see them moving in their power and their confidence.
Being able to have suits, now we're going to be able to fit in to places where you would normally think that a black kid can't fit into, but we can.
The narrative that I seek to change has already changed because it's changed within them.
We decided to build something where teens could be leaders in the community, especially as young black men. Making that decision to be positive and support your community, I think is very important. I wouldn't have picked any other day besides MLK Day for us to get our suits. And in the dream of MLK Jr., I think that the guys today are doing exactly what MLK would have dreamed of when he gave that speech.
My dream is to become an electrician.
Eventually, I want to join the military and serve.
To be an NFL player.
I want to be a nurse in my community to change the thought of how a young black man is perceived and change that into a caring and compassionate person.
I'm going to VSU in fall of 2026. My brothers have pushed me to go to take the next steps in my life.
I'm sure Dr. King is very pleased with these young men keeping the dream alive, but also taking it to the next level.